Thank you.
Brother Kamal, can we get you to come over here and talk to our audience about what we've just experienced? How many of you had seen capoeira before? Raise your hands if you've seen capoeira before. So it's the first time for many of us, right? So Brother Kamal, can you tell us a little bit about capoeira, where it comes from, and what we're seeing?
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Peace and blessings. Thanks so much for having us out. So Capoeira Angola is an African-Brazilian martial art. So what you saw, first of all, I want to thank all the organizers, people that work hard to put this event together. I live pretty close by on 12th Street, you know, so it's nice to be able to get up and come close to my house and be able to, you know, demonstrate and play capoeira. I've been involved in Capoeira Angola for roughly 20 years. I started in Germantown at the synthesizes, which is actually on Germantown Avenue across the street where Germantown High School was. And capoeira has three main parts. It has a music component, it has a movement component, which are people call capoeira fight, that's a dance. And it has a song. So our song is basically, it's almost like when we sing, it's our DJ, it's our storytelling. Capoeira Angola comes from Africa by way of Brazil. Capoeira is an African-Brazilian martial art. A lot of people don't consider or think about Africa, but Africa is actually the birthplace for martial arts. The spirit of capoeira comes out of resistance. There was a time period in which slavery, both in the Americas, South and North, in South America, you had enslaved Africans that basically practiced fighting styles and practiced sacred arts, and they used music to disguise that. So that's basically the history and the ritual of Capoeira Angola. So we have classes in North Philly. I've been teaching there for roughly 10 years. And like I mentioned, I've been involved in Capoeira for almost 20 years. But nothing that we learn movements, but our movements are not scripted. So it's basically a dialogue between the young people. If you get hit in Capoeira, it's your fault. So basically you have to pay attention to the other person. If they try to kick you, we teach an escape for that. If you try to attack someone or give them a foot sweep, you have an escape for that. If you get taken down, it's your fault, it's your responsibility. So it's a dialogue. A lot of people describe capoeira as you know, a game of chess between the bodies. In terms of the music, what I really want to give credit, and I'm so proud of our younger students, is that, and one thing is that we learn Capoeira Angola not in the language of English. Brazilian Portuguese has the Portuguese influence, but also has an African and indigenous influence. So our students learn the names of the movements and the songs, which are not English, and then they have to learn to sing that and play instruments at the same time. So I'm very proud of our students. I'm very proud of what they've accomplished. And we had two groups. The name of our group is FICA, International Capoeira Angola Foundation, and also Ancestral Movement, which is one of my brother's groups, and he also works with several young people. So I really want to thank you all for having us come out. And again, our classes are Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays 2 to 4. All right?
So
Thank you so much.
I have a quick question, because something sticks out to me, right? That it's a martial art, but you said it's your fault if you get hit or kicked, right?
Sure.
So it sounds to me what you're doing is developing awareness, both of your body and of your mind, right?
Most definitely, most definitely.
And also, I noticed that you don't say really training or practice, you say play, that we're playing capoeira, right?
Right. So when you play, the young people, we're playing capoeira. So we do train, but we train to play a game of capoeira. So when you go to basketball practice, you practice playing the game. And when you go to football, you practice to playing that Sunday game. This is our game. And what we train in class, you're going to do it what we call a roda, which is a circle gathering. When we gather in a circle, it's called a roda. Right? So if you do what you know. If you don't know how to do something, don't do it. Because someone's going to call you on it. Right? And definitely that rule applies. If you get hit in capoeira, it's your fault. Normally, we just want to add one more thing. You can see usually we have a large circle. We've been playing at, when I started capoeira, we started right away playing capoeira at the Adunde African Street Festival. And I've been playing there almost 20 years, just as long as I've been playing capoeira. So you see that big circle, and people come, sometimes you play somebody that you don't know. And then it becomes a little bit more, you see that fight element because you don't know someone's going to trick you, surprise you, or hit you. So you always have to be aware and protect yourself.
And Brother Kamal, can anyone do capoeira? Can
All
any of
ages.
these folks, any of these
If you
beautiful
can
people
walk,
we're looking at
you
today,
can do
they do it?
capoeira. If you
Okay.
can sing, if you can dance, if you can, you know, pat your leg, you can do capoeira. All ages. We have master teachers. One of my elders is in New York. He's Brazilian. Meshjon Grande is celebrating, I believe, his 83rd birthday this year. And he still plays. He still gets low to the ground and does movements. And he sings and he runs the heart. He runs the gathering. And then the young people, capoeira is inside of the young people. It's the older ones we have to work to get inside of it, but it's already inside of the youth, so it's no big deal.
Okay.
All right?
Excellent. Give it up one more time for FICA Philadelphia.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks so much.